My mommy friends, welcome to my channel, Danielle's Perfect Home. Welcome if you are new. On my channel, I discuss everything homeschool, homemaking. If that is any interest to you, please subscribe to my channel. Hey mommy friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, mommy friends. For you mommy friends, today I have a update video on our homeschooling and homemaking journey behind the scenes. This is my type of video that I love to content that I love to talk about because I love to see the updates of homeschooling, what worked, what didn't work, and the time it didn't work, and how you recover from that, or noticing some things that you may need to add to your homeschooling or just like your child needs. I just love that. And I also love updates on homeschooling and homemaking and how you merge the two and how successful tracking how successful I have been and how successful I have not been. I'm very interested in that. Those are the things that I love to watch here on YouTube. So that is the content that I want to bring to my channel. I hope you mommy friends like content like this as well, because I feel it makes it realistic of homeschooling, of being a stay-at-home homeschooling mom, and it makes it more raw and it's so honest. Like I don't like the fakeness of things. Let me know or like this video if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's start off with my homeschool update. So here are some questions I'm going to be answering in today's update. Feel free to let me know your answers in the comments. So the first question, what's working well in our homeschool right now? So what's been working well in our homeschool right now has been I'm going to start with my fourth grader who is 9. One of the things that's been working well for us, which is like a win in my eyes, is that we had dropped some of the books he was doing. We had literally dropped some of the books he were doing. So this is his schedule right here. We dropped some of the subjects that he was doing every day. And I will share in a upcoming video of our journey with this, of our whole year and my end of the year wrap up. I'll make sure it's very detailed because I have done so many switch schedules with him this year that I feel some of it worked, and that I have done where each day we're doing the same thing. I've tried that method this year with him, and I also have tried the method of, it's a lot of methods I tried. Okay, I will explain them in that video. But so make sure you subscribe to that so you can check that out if that is any interest to you. This is what he was doing every day so far in this schedule that I had him doing for each day. So he would do Horizon Math, Easy Peasy Language, Daily Grams, Extra Math, Spelling Workout, Writing and Rhetoric, 20 minutes reading, copy work, or a workbook. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things that he does every day from Monday to Thursday. And this is how I plan it. This is what it looks like. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is how I kept track of each thing that my fourth grader does this year. So we went from that we did 7 weeks of that, 6 or 7 weeks of doing it in that style. And we dropped that, and he now does a math worksheet, Easy Peasy Language, Extra Math, 20 minutes reading, and spelling workout. That's 5 things that he's doing. And I am noticing we are so much happier. We are so much happier. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And as you can see, we're on week 31. And we are so much happier, mommy friends. We are so much happier. He's much happier. I'm much happier. And it just puts smiles back on our faces. 2 first graders, they are girls, and they are, how old are the girls? 6. They are 6 years old. Oh my goodness. My children are big. So they're 6 years old, and we do every day. Is there up here? We do everything. There's not up there, but we do every day the same thing. So they do math for confidence, extra math. They also do Easy Peasy Language. They do Explode the Code, and they're also doing their reading programs. I was like, what else are they doing? And we're going to be sticking with that. We are currently sticking with that. I do have one of my daughters these are their readers, and one of them readers are not. I may need to move on with phonics with her. So I may need to move on with phonics with her. But those are some things that are working well right now with me. It's just the way, the flow and structure that I have everything now. Okay. Next one. What hasn't worked and what we're tweaking. So like I said, mentioned earlier, what haven't worked for one of my daughters is I need to change her reading program because that's not working for her. I've noticed that, and I already fixed the changes that was not working for my son. Those are the things that are going well with me. But the things right now that's not going well, that hasn't worked, would be my daughter's reading program. Okay, next question. Oop, my computer. What curriculum are we actually sticking with? So you already know. If you see my haul video, mommy friends, then you already know I am sticking with Easy Peasy. I'm sticking with Math with Confidence. I'm sticking with Horizons Math. I'm sticking with Extra Math. Those are the things for sure that we are sticking with. They got us in a chokehold, okay? Those are the things that we are sticking with. What subjects feel like a joy lately, and which ones feel a little heavy? Subjects that have been feeling a little heavy have been oh my goodness, I'm really thinking about this one. Which one has been really heavy? Language for my son has been really heavy. That's why I have it different now. That's why I'm having so much success with it, because our language with him before was not it. I cannot wait to share with you, my friends, what language I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments if you know which language I'm talking about. Yeah, if you know our journey, you know our journey this year. I cannot wait for that video, to film that video actually with our wrap ups, what curriculums did not work well for us. But yes, our problem was with language. So we have it simplified now where it's a thumbs up. So that was language. For my daughters, what subjects have been feeling like joy have been, I would say all of them, because now we're kind of wrapping them up, so they all feel like joy because the kids can see how little they have left until we'll be done with schooling. We are going to be doing no summer school. We decided we're going to be doing no summer school this year, and I'm pretty excited about that. And we're going to use those times, and I just want to explore and spend the summer with my babies. So I'm thinking about doing some summer vlogs. How are the kids feeling about homeschool right now? The kids right now are feeling, you could tell we're at that point where we want to wrap up schooling. My children are at the point right now they want to wrap up schooling, but I did have summer school plans set for us, and I even have a video on my channel explaining what we was going to do for this upcoming summer. But I'm going to drastically simplify that. Simplify that. And I will be talking more about that with you, my friends, as well. What does our daily rhythm really look like these days? So our daily rhythm these days is now us waking up in the mornings. We typically get up at 8 o'clock. A little lately, the children have been sleeping later, but we get up around 8 o'clock. We start schoolwork at 9, and we have breakfast between 8 and 9 a.m. And then we are in the dining room, wrap up in the dining room from eating our breakfast, and then we clean up, and then we start our schoolwork in the dining room. We start our schoolwork in the dining room, and everybody get their books and whatnot they need for the day. And then we would start in the dining room. And lately we have been starting in the dining room and then ending in the, we called our main living room the study. And we finished in the study. Everybody's like on the sofa or just like on here on the floor, just doing stuff. It's more inviting, the room. I don't know, it's more inviting, this room that I'm in now. And after schooling, the children lately have been having lunch. Once they have lunch, they go outside, and once they go outside, they come back in, they take a nap. And then typically after nap time, I skip chores. before they go outside, they have to do their chores. And then after their chores, then they go outside. So after schoolwork, it's chores. After chores, they go outside. They've been going outside. And then after going outside, they come and take a nap and or have quiet time. That's what they've been doing. And then after that time is over with, they are able to be on their electronics. And then once that time, we've been going to practices lately. My children are in sports, so they've been doing that. Actually, my daughters just wrapped up soccer, so literally just this week they wrapped up soccer. So we can enjoy this week of no sports. But my son is still in football, so he'll be having football practice. If not have football practice, then he's outside with the kids in the neighborhood. Um, and then we have dinner, and then after dinner is shower and bedtime. And that's like literally our rhythm, our daily schedule. That's literally our rhythm, our daily schedule. Let me, mommy friends, know if yours is like that. How is your rhythm and daily flow in your day of being a stay at home homeschool mama, homemaking mama? So now let's go into homemaking. My homemaking life update. Now, let's chat about homemaking and life lately. Like, what routines are helping me stay grounded and sane as a mom? This has been a a real, I don't know, a real issue. Um, I this was a huge issue for me. And I have a routine now where it is so simplified that I just break down my housework in weeks. So, say if I skip, each week is an area in my house for me to do, and it starts at the month. So, let's say last month I didn't do this area, but then the next month I know I have to do that area as like a priority. And then also for me as routines is we all the children and I chip in with our home and upkeep in our house. So we all pitch in and have daily chores. Like if we get our daily chores done, then our house is halfway clean. I mean, it's not as tidy as I would like it to be, but it's like appropriate where if somebody comes to our home, they'll be like, okay, like their house lived in, It doesn't look messy. So that is what's been helping me a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. What's been hard lately and how am I handling it? What's been hard lately is taking breaks from the week that we take off from homeschooling. I typically catch up with my housework, my chores during that time. Like I'm really giving the bathrooms like a really deep scrub. Or any other area, I'm really giving it a deep scrub. I'm really, really deep cleaning that room. And it takes from like having a break. But then when I have a break, then I end up getting off schedule. What am I cooking and meal planning this season? Actually, we just finished our last freezer meal from my last freezer batch cooking that I shared on here with your mommy friends. We just finished that last freezer meal, and my fridge has been unorganized. My fridge and freezers have been so unorganized, it's ridiculous. And meals, I'm noticing that we are eating out more because I don't have like options already planned ahead for that. And that is an area that I feel that I enjoy as well as having meals already together when especially on days where I don't feel like cooking as much. Especially on days where I don't feel like cooking as much, it's way more convenient to have meals that are ready to go and like recipes that we enjoy and that's super quick to put together, like under 20 minutes. Those are the things I'm leaning more towards when it comes to that. Any new rhythms for cleaning, organizing, and resetting the home? Yes. I've been using my spin mop so much. I love my spin mop. It is so convenient to just use the spin mop on stuff. Just change the head and you can reach all the walls with the spin mop. You can do the floor with the spin mop. I just love the spin mop now. And then I've been loving making my own home laundry detergent. I've been loving making that lately. I finally got my detergent to a way that I have foam in it. I've really been liking that. Something that I've been loving as far as cleaning wise. And I got a new vacuum for Mother's Day. So I'm so loving my new vacuum. And I do have to go back to Dollar Tree to get some home stuff because I ran out of homes like new cleaning supplies, and I need a new bucket for just doing like solutions for my baseboards and stuff like that, or the kids tub and stuff like that. What's bringing me joy lately, big or small? Something that's bringing me joy lately, big or small, is to knowing that we're about to wrap up homeschooling and how much of a joy it's been this year just homeschooling the children, and also how much joy it's been knowing that we completed another whole year. Like actually completed another whole year is like a pat on the back. Definitely for moms of who's homeschooling multiples and running a house and everything else in between. So much has definitely been going on in my life behind the scenes, and yeah. So this one is a long video, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know some of the things that are wins for you in your homeschooling, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.